This was my average screen time last week, and this is the highest it got. And the worst part is, the main top apps I use are Instagram and TikTok. So essentially, I've been wasting 8 hours of my life doom scrolling a day. Oh God, that is such a scary realization. So I've seen this trend where everyone is going analog at the moment. It's all over my TikTok and Instagram. The irony is not lost on me, where people basically replace their digital items with more analog activities, like a notepad, a film camera, puzzles, games. Just learning to slow down and be present and live a more calmer, regulated life. I'm gonna go analog this week. I'm gonna get rid of my phone and just give myself that digital detox. And here we have my phone for the week. It's got Barbie written on the back, and the front is a mirror. Why is that just such the cutest thing ever? It feels like a toy. It doesn't feel like a real phone, but it is. It's even got a Barbie button on it. I have no idea what that means or what that does, but that is so cool. We have a charm to decorate my phone with. Stop. I've got 2 phone covers, so I can mix and match and try different ones. Have a little cloth to clean the phone with. And considering it's a mirror, I'm probably gonna have to do this a lot. We also have some cute charms. Got roller skating, a little heart that says Barbie logo on it. Oh, we have a battery, very important. And it's obviously hot pink. Don't know how to open it, so I'll do that off camera, but I'm gonna put the battery in. And then, once I've done all of that, I can decorate it with stickers and gems. How cute. I wish every phone unboxing experience was like this. This is the cutest set ever. Flip phones, why are they so satisfying? Imagine me just walking around, doing business on a work call like that. Ciao, ciao, bye bye. Wow, obsessed. No more doom scrolling. We're on the Barbie flip phone.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. Setting up my flip phone took me a little longer than I would like to admit, but I am now one step closer to being offline and in the real world more. I can't go completely offline as I still have work and responsibilities that I need to tend to, but as much as I can control, I will be making a concerted effort to change my habits to be more analog this week. Like, for example, I finally made time to do things that I said I didn't have time for in the past, like going to bookstores, journaling, and getting around to making this Lego lamp set. Turns out when I put my phone away, I have a lot of time and, more importantly, mental energy to put into hobbies and activities. And the dopamine I get from doing it is a lot slower, calmer, and just overall much more fulfilling. This might be one of my favorite Lego sets. It's the Pixar Lego lamp, and we even have the ball that you put here like this. There were these videos online that showed how you can turn the Lego lamp into an actual real lamp. You gotta buy this separate kit. Can't remember how to do it. So now it's like a real lamp, and it's like blimmin' bright, guys. I forgot how much joy you can get from things like this. I think sometimes I'm just too serious and I'm just like, I need to do this, I need to do that. And I forget the point of living is to just have fun. Bring a little whimsy into your life, you know what I mean? Make a Lego lamp into a real lamp. Whoa, this place is big. Oh my God, this is crazy. Whoa, look, oh, it's a bit dusty, but got an old Nintendo 64. Oh, look at all the old games. Mario Kart, Zelda, Banjo-Kazooie. We're going through. We're going into depths. Yeah, I can try and go through. Oh my goodness. Ow! Ow! Oh wow, there's some interesting stuff here. Okay, so we are in, where are we?
We are in my parents' attic.
They have a bunch of stuff from your childhood.
Yeah.
All very analog. And we're trying to sift through to find them. Look what we found. This is crazy. I remember this. You play the games by slotting them in. We think she has found the console. Yeah, I'm gonna, sorry. It's like Dumb and Dumber trying to help each other. Guys, we hit the jackpot. What? Look at all the games as well. We are finding games, guys. These are so cool. We got Donkey Kong. This was the first phone my granddad ever bought for me. Oh my God, it's really heavy. Oh my God, it is heavy. This is a Nokia block phone.
Yeah. What was
Brick
it, a
phone.
3330?
Should I do a challenge where I use a Nokia brick phone for a week? It's like basically being off grid. Gosh, imagine trying to live like you're in the 90s for a week. It'd be quite nice, actually.
I think it will be quite chill.
Look at this. Oh my gosh. And if you open it, look.
What's the tape that's in there anyway?
I don't know, it says mental arithmetic. That's so funny.
Put it on, let's put it on.
2002 Key Stage 3.
Shall we put it in?
Yeah. Press play, nothing really happens. We can play the radio. Should I play the radio? Okay, maybe don't play the radio. Oh my goodness. What? These haven't even been opened. Oh my God, I see 1999. These are nearly as old as me. How much do you think all of these are worth in total?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like that's like a whole box.
You're sitting on 20 grand here, maybe more. These are probably worth so much.
Playing the games brought back so many old memories. The main one being how much I suck at video games. That's one thing that hasn't changed over the years.
For 2026, I bought myself a new journal. This one is from Papier, which is a brand I really like because they have really cool designs for notebooks and journals, which you can actually personalize. So I personalize this with my initials and I love the design. I think it's so cute. I really like this quote that in order to become the person you want to be, you have to start acting like that person today. And for a long time, I didn't feel like I had the capacity to be my most ideal self. And I still don't know if I have the capacity, but I think this is a year I want to actually genuinely give it an honest try. And the kind of ideal person I want to be is someone who is able to slow down, feels more regulated in her body. Like I very much live on survival mode. I have like this inner fight or flight all the time. I live on a sense of urgency and having to do so much stuff and being productive and prove my worth all the time. And it's gonna take a while for me to like get out of that and learn to calm down and regulate. But the only way I'm actually gonna get there is by acting like that person now. And at first it's not gonna feel normal. Hopefully the more I do it, it will become more normal. And that's a big reason why I wanna go analog, because I know getting off my phone and doom scrolling will have such a positive impact on regulating my nervous system. And I think journaling is gonna help me get there. So I wrote a letter to myself that I'm gonna open in a year's time. I wrote about how I'm feeling now, what my hopes and dreams are for the year ahead, and the kind of person I would hope to be at that point. Change happens from doing small actions over a long period of time, right? So I'm not expecting this 1 week to completely change me as a person, but it's a good start. And if I stick to and be consistent with and make these little changes, hopefully overall, I will just feel better in my body. This is gonna be my new poetry notebook. I keep telling myself I wanna write poems, but I just don't have the time. So usually what happens is I'll have like these random bursts of inspiration and I'll write them in the notes app and then they just get lost amongst all the other random notes I put in my notes app and I never see them ever again. So I've decided I want to have a physical place for my poetry. I just feel like if it's physical, I might stick to it more. And I've been writing down different things I want to talk about. Turns out there's a lot I want to talk about. I feel like with poetry, because I see it like a passion project, I almost like don't prioritize it the same way as I prioritize other things in my life. And so I just keep putting it off being like, oh, I don't have the time, I don't have the time. If I'm scrolling on TikTok for 8 hours a day, I definitely have time. You learn so much about yourself when you take the time to stop and reflect. And I realized when you're on your phone doom scrolling, it like kills any opportunity to just have that moment of reflection. One thing I wrote was, I'm bored. Whenever you're taking something away from your life, there's gonna be that period of like anxiousness, feeling like you're missing something, craving that thing, and then just like sitting and trying to figure out what you're gonna fill that void with. That sounds very dramatic, but it is an addiction, phone addiction. It's a very real thing. I also wrote that I am needing connection and mental stimulation, which has been interesting. I work by myself and I live by myself. I'm currently here all by myself. I really enjoy deep conversations, and I didn't realize that whenever I would get that urge when I'm by myself, I would get that need met through TikTok. My TikTok algorithm is a bunch of people sharing their thoughts and opinions on their life experiences. Now that I can't do that, I am really feeling that void. Now the answer is like hang out with someone, right? Speak to a friend. And that's when I thought about how like, oh yeah, I could do that. But why does that feel like that's something foreign? Back in the day, I don't know when, before phones. If you wanted to have that human connection, you would go to a human being that can give that to you. You would go over to your friend's house and you would have a cup of tea together. That isn't as normalized anymore, which is a shame. I think there's something so pure about just feeling safe and comfortable and having that relationship with close ones where you can just turn up at their home unannounced. Wild, I know. I'm gonna try it tonight because I feel like I'm really wanting that human connection. This is deeply uncomfortable for some reason. The reason why I go on TikTok is because I'm wanting that connection, but it feels too vulnerable to ask for it in real life, so I get my fix through online. Which when I say it out loud is actually quite sad, isn't it? I have a friend who I feel like I can show up unannounced and she will take me in like a stray cat. This is gonna be one of my tests. I'm gonna put myself out there, turn up at my friend's house unannounced, and we shall see how it goes.
One thing I really like about my friend's home is that it shows her personality so well. She has shelves dedicated to so many board games. I mean, just look at all of this. And books. This one was a nice surprise.
I didn't even realize this. Look what I found.
I like how she displays her art and Lego sets around the room and her vinyl collections that you can look through and play. I like the idea of having your interests displayed as physical items that you can easily share with other people, like when you have guests around in your home. It just feels more personal and interactive. I'm very much inspired and want to do this more in my own home. We decided to do a puzzle. I don't think I've done a puzzle since I was a kid, but somehow hours had gone by and I was deep in a flow state. I didn't end up looking at my phone and so didn't realize it was actually midnight by this point and I needed to go home. But I did discover something new about myself. Turns out, I really enjoy puzzles.
This is brand new. It hasn't been opened and there's only £5.
There's something about them. They satisfy a part of my brain that I haven't been using as much. I always thought that I didn't like puzzles because I didn't do them, but I'm learning that you won't know what you like and what you don't like until you actually give it an honest try, which is something I have got out of the habit of doing and I'm relearning now. So here's me giving another puzzle a go. And honestly guys, I feel like I got to shut my brain off for a little while. A feeling I haven't had for a really long time. I forgot how nice it felt to just have no thoughts and focus on one thing just for fun. I think I have a problem because it is midnight. I should be going to bed, but I am just obsessed with doing this puzzle. My brain is in full puzzle mode and time just isn't a thing right now. Also, you know I'm serious when I get the glasses out. I don't know why I don't wear my glasses, which is bad because I'm supposed to be wearing these all the time. And I wanted to get contact lenses. I say I wanted to. Do I really? Because if I did, I would have got them already. But I don't know how to put contact lenses in. I've tried and it just doesn't work. And so I just never went back because I was too embarrassed. So yeah, I'm meant to wear glasses all the time and I don't. But the only thing that will bring these glasses out is when I'm puzzling. It almost feels like nothing else in the world exists. And I'm just focused on this and it's a really nice feeling. Oh, lovely. Perfect spot that.
I went to bed at 2 in the morning last night. That's actually the latest I've gone to bed in a good while because I'm trying to sort out my sleep routine. But I love that the reason this time isn't because I had to be like up late working or because I was out. It was literally because I wanted to do the puzzle. I've also had a very slow morning. I just played the vinyl and got ready listening to the music and it was actually really nice. I'm noticing that actually the changes I need in my life are very small but intentional. I've been feeling very overwhelmed, very chaotic for basically my whole life. I've kind of been running on survival mode my whole life, which I don't fully know how to get out of. I am in therapy for it, so I am making a conscious effort. But I think the reason why I struggled was because there just is a lot to do in life. So I'm always like, oh, but I can't relax right now. I gotta get this done, I gotta get that done. But the truth is, there's always gonna be stuff that needs to get done. That's just how life works. So it's not about like just stopping doing all those things. Just doing them in a way that makes my body feel good. So like if I have a slow morning and wake up to natural light and play a vinyl to get me going for the start of the day in a very calm, slow way. That kind of like puts me in a good mood for the rest of the day so that I can do work in a much nicer, calmer state. I hope I can keep doing that. I don't know how realistic that is, because I'll be honest with you, I can't do a slow, chilled morning every morning. Every now and again, I think it'll be good for me. I am having the Greek yogurt from Waitrose, and normally I like the one with vanilla. It's so good. But I think everyone else knows it's really good too, because it's always out of stock. So I got the one with honey, which is a new one I'm trying today. Let me see. I'm not completely sold on that, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have it with the Bio and Me granola. Lovely stuff. I don't know how, but my kitchen's always a mess. There's so much to clean up all the time. That's my breakfast. Now I'm gonna basically do laptop work, but I'm feeling calm, feeling good. Already I'm noticing such a difference in my mood. I feel less stressed. I'm enjoying the little things more, like appreciating the sunlight coming into my bedroom or the sound coming from my vinyls. It fills the room up so nicely and makes it feel so warm and lovely. I can just feel myself becoming calmer. Ooh. Oh, we got the big lights on. Say hello to the newest additions to the face. Got one on either side and one here. It's like a nice little triangle of zits. I'm trying new skincare products at the moment. We got the Media Cube toner pads and the Black Snail Restore Serum from iUnique. And I think that's what's causing, oh, I got it all over me. And I think that's what's causing the breakouts at the moment. The thing is, you need to try skincare to find what works for you. In the process of doing that, your skin has to get used to it, and sometimes it makes it purge and break out even more, which makes me really self-conscious and makes me want to stop. But I can't do that because I need to sort out my skin. I'm gonna go in with a snail serum. By not using my phone first thing in the morning, I just feel so much calmer internally. I just feel so relaxed right now. Instead of using my phone alarm, I have my blinds open so I get woken up by natural light. Love that, game changing. And instead of playing music on my phone, I either don't play anything, and it's just really nice to listen to natural sounds, or play the vinyl. Taking the time to play the vinyl is such a more, I don't know, it's just a much nicer overall living experience. But also, I'm making time to do my skincare, and I'm gonna do my just like very simple everyday makeup. I don't think I've got any of that on my face. Basically, the makeup I'm doing is just to cover the spot areas. We're just gonna go super light as I put concealer all over my face. One thing I've been struggling with a lot is comparison. Not being on my phone as much is making me realize just how much I've been doing it and how much it's been affecting my mental health. But the problem is my job is online. I feel like I want to get better at what I do, and so I go online to learn and to observe, but at the same time I fall into the comparison trap. The main things I compare myself to is like productivity, which is crazy because I spend all my time just focusing on work, but it just never feels enough. And like the truth is, it's always going to be someone who's doing more or doing something different. I have to remind myself, like, they're not doing everything at that level, but they have this one level of their life that they're doing excelling very well at. And I'm comparing my everyday to that one thing. I want to change that relationship to just purely being inspired by them and not getting to the point where it becomes negative. I feel like not being on social media has given me a break from that. And it's been quite nice living in my bubble where I'm not being exposed to so many highlight reels. Holy crap, the impact it has on your brain and how you perceive yourself is insane. I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty blush. This thing has lasted me so long. It's in the color Love, We Love. I think I've got blush behind this. I think it's a spot that's exacerbating it. And for the lip, I'm gonna go with this like matte lipstick, matte liquid lipstick from NARS, and it's in the colour Lose Control, but they've discontinued it, which is just great. All the products I love get discontinued, and I don't think there's much left of this, but it is a lovely colour. Shame I'll never be able to get it again. That's my makeup done. You can still very much see my spots, but it's fine. Going full analogue, got the cash. And that's the takeout. Oh my god, this is such a heavy bag. That's a lot. Okay, let's go. I bought myself a film camera last year after wanting one for so long. I have the Olympus Moody 2 and I love it. It takes really nice pictures. I actually got through a lot of rolls last year because I wanted to document my life on film. I like the aesthetic of film photos, and that's the main reason I got it sucked into, to be honest. I would watch lots of content on it and I was like, oh, I want to take pictures that look that pretty. And like, I've been on a journey with film photos. Oh, and this is like one of the disposable cameras I had. This is a picture of my friend Carolyn and I. And then these are my most recent batch. Wow, I printed out a lot. I just really like the look of film photos. It just feels more thought out, like more special, more nostalgic. It feels like it's actually like capturing a moment. And because you only have like 30 shots on a roll, you have to be very like specific about it, intentional about it. So it means that the pictures mean more than taking a gazillion pictures on your phone. One thing I want to do more of is create albums with it. I just think there's something really special about having physical copies and physical albums. And I feel like I'll actually look at pictures more when it's in physical copies like this. And it's also a nicer way to share it with people. Like people can come around and go through albums. Like I want to have that experience. And I want to start that habit now. In years to come, I know I'm going to be very grateful for that. And so film picture seems like a good way of doing that. It does take more time and intentionality to do it, but I do think it's worth having physical things in your life, physical copies of notepads with your ideas down, or albums with pictures and memories, or journal with all your thoughts and experiences in it. Going digital is great for efficiency and convenience. I know in 10 years' time, when I'm trying to look back at this moment in my life, I'm gonna really regret not having physical copies of things. So I need to start the habit now. Surprise, surprise, I'm running late. Classic me. I'm going for dinner with friends tonight, so it'll be quite nice to catch up and see everyone and be present and all those things. But right now, I'm very chaotic and stressed. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go now because I'm late.
Despite my best efforts, sometimes life is just a lot to juggle at once, and things do get very overwhelming. It's hard to be regulated, calm, and live at a slow pace when life demands so much from you. I really tried to create moments for this week. But even when I make an effort, like booking a massage in to relax, the truth is I was feeling really stressed beforehand and was rushing afterwards, which felt like it defeated the purpose. And then I was beating myself up over it, so it's just like this never-ending cycle. I think when you spend a lot of your time consuming a lot of social media, a lot of it is a lot of noise. It's very stimulating, it's very overwhelming. Like I can feel it in my body, like my heart rate starts increasing, I feel more anxious, I have more thoughts. I have this sense of like urgency that I need to get so much done. I'm so behind in life, comparing, I should be here, I should be doing that, I should be doing more. Whereas when I turn that off, and by that I mean turn my phone off, that noise isn't so loud. It's still there, it doesn't completely go, but when I turn that off, I realize it's not as noisy, and as a result, I don't feel as anxious anymore. I don't feel that pressure associated with it as much. You can hear the birds. Oh, I think they're playing a game over there. You know what's crazy? Majority of the time, it really is going back to the basics. Being in nature, being here in the calm. It definitely helps regulate my nervous system. So I approach these responsibilities, tasks in a much calmer state. And that's something I really want to work on this year, is having a more regulated nervous system, because I think life is always going to have challenges. There's always going to be things that bring out your triggers. That's never going to go away. But your relationship to how you react to those things and tackle those things can. And I don't want my emotions to take a hold of me. I want to be able to take a hold of my emotions. Up until this point in my life, emotions kind of ran me, and very much like urgency, needing to get things done, or like I'm not doing enough, comparing myself to people and scrolling and seeing so many things and being stimulated and be like, I need to do more. I always feel like I'm not doing enough and I need to do more. No amount of the success I've achieved in this life has got rid of that urgency. So it just proves that it's not about doing more. If it was that case, this need or this urgent feeling I have would have subsided by now. So why is it that after doing all these things, I still feel this need to like do more and I'm not doing enough? I'm like always beating myself up. And I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know where it comes from exactly. But I have noticed like by not going on my phone as much, it's kind of giving me a break from that feeling. The more I spend time in nature, the more time I spend off my phone, like social media, the more like I get in touch with myself, the more I give myself a break from the self-criticism, the more I feel like I can breathe. I guess it's making me realize just how much of an impact it has on me and how much I beat myself up. But when I'm doing a puzzle, I don't have those thoughts and I'm not thinking like that. I just exist in that moment and be present. It's like I'm connecting to me without any judgment, and I want to have those moments more. Gosh, I don't know why I'm getting emotional. That was not expected. I don't make moments in my life where I just shut off and just like exist, you know, like this. Like right now, I'm sitting on this field and there's no one expecting anything from me, no one wanting anything. I'm not performing, I'm not doing, I'm just existing. And it's making me realize that I don't do that enough. I feel like this week is basically me being able to catch my breath a bit and remove myself from all the pressure and noise. Maybe when I go back on social media, I need to really think about what kind of content I consume and maybe curate it in a way that I don't feel this constant comparison, because it is having an impact on me. Quite a big impact, clearly. I think these feelings have been bottling up for a while and I just needed a release. So basically, I would encourage everyone to sit on a field and touch grass. That's my TED Talk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I feel like I'm in my own coming of age movie where I'm like sitting down, looking at the view, having deep realizations. Just gonna sit here for a bit, I think. I journaled some reflections on this week, just some realizations that I've had, and I thought I'd share some of them with you. The main thing I noted down was noise. I am realizing how much noise, like mental noise, comes from social media. I think lately I've been struggling with comparison a lot. A lot of that comes from social media, because actually when I am not scrolling and I'm just focused on the real world, like my world and the people in it, I don't compare myself nearly as much. In fact, I don't think I compared myself at all when I was just living my life in my world, especially when I'm doing activities like puzzles or going for a walk, doing Lego. I'm just overall so much happier without all that noise, and it feels like I get to breathe again. So that's been very eye-opening. With one of my friends, we're planning to do a puzzle games night, which I'm very excited about. So I'm realizing it's actually helped me figure out new ways to socialize. We're gonna get off the apps and we're gonna socialize in person, have real life connections and do puzzles together, which I think is a really fun thing now. And the main takeaway is that overall, I am a lot happier when I'm not scrolling. And I think we all know that, but it's weird that we know that yet we still keep scrolling so much because it's such an addictive high. But like overall, I'm just so much calmer and at peace when I'm not attached to my phone to the hip. And I feel like the more time I spend away from my phone, the louder my phone feels. I also like the slow routine in the morning of playing the vinyl and getting ready calmly, slowly. I can feel in my body like I'm like changing and growing. Don't get me wrong, I'm naturally quite an energetic, expressive person, but I also feel within me this deep wanting to just shut things off and be quieter. But I need to give myself permission to do that and allow myself to do that. So that has to come from me. But I can feel my body really craving that and wanting that. And when I get that, my body is very happy with me. Like she gets to just relax, not have all these internal thoughts, criticizing myself and beating myself up. She just gets to have fun.
Do you have anything to say? No. No?
I feel like this week my inner child was really happy with me because she just got to play.
There we go.
And I feel like I've forgotten the importance of just playing for fun.
Aww, that's so cute.
And it's been nice to experience that this week, and I want to have more moments like that.
So satisfying seeing it all done. I've just come on a walk and this is a view. And this is me.
Lots to process,
Hello.
but I feel like I'm heading in the right direction.
The 20th? I just made that up.